Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our Jurassic World Evolution 2 Sandbox Park. Few minor changes before we get started with today's episode. Place a couple trees and a couple like bushes and rocks behind the arrival point to make it little bit more lively. Also, I made these three shops here behind the monorail station, and I also started decorating that by placing three more of those decorative toilet thingies. Another change real quick. We got a name suggestion, and I really, I really like this name suggestion. Because let me quickly give me 1 second. I'll play the time so you guys can see that and see how our acro over here is very annoyed by this whole situation. Let me quickly get that comment here again so I can see what it was about again. Where is it? Here it is. If it would load the comments, here it is. Alright, for the name suggestion, I think it's Eris, I'm not sure, but and then because we got the suggestion and it's a Greek goddess of strife and discord, perfect for the way that the acro was acting. So when I saw that, and as demonstrated now by Eris right here, there couldn't have been a better name suggestion than that. So that's what we went for, and that's what we named her now. So yeah, the plan for today, however, is I've already kind of marked it out over here because I want to do it on alphabetical order, but that is a bit hard because I don't want to make like one exhibit with only one species in. For example, as you can see, we did the first one was the acro, the next one is the Alamosaurus, but I was oh no, wait, never mind. That whole plank can go out of the window. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah. Right. All right. I'll think of something else for that. I was planning to do the Alamosaurus in there together with the Brachiosaurus because they both like forest, tall nut, and a bit of open space. But they, yeah, well, they dislike sauropods, so that is not going to work. We could try to get Alamosaurus and then with Ankylodocus in the same, um, yeah, in the same enclosure, because this one needs tall fruit and also tall leaf. But I think the enclosure should be big enough that we could pull this off, because I think we'll have one Ankylodocus and then one Alamosaurus. But if we're only gonna have, we might throw some more herbivores in there, we'll see. But for now, let's quickly go and have a look at after we've saved it, at the species viewer to see what kind of skins we want for the Ankylodocus and what skin we want for the Alamosaurus. So let's get started with that real quick. Alright, and here we are in the species viewer. So let's go for Alamosaurus. Let's see what we have in terms of colors. Because I think like the thing we probably want most is something with quite a lot of color, but I feel like the Alamosaurus doesn't really have a lot of color, to be completely honest with you. Oh man, yeah, these skins are not great. Let's see though, I mean, we could go for a purple one, we could go for like a lighter blue one, we could go for a red one, we could go for a very dark... I mean, I think our best bet might be to go with the green one, but then we have to go and look for a matching skin with that one. Could also go for the black one, or we could go for this one. This one has quite a lot of color as well, but I think if I go for the green one, let's see what we can do with that. We can do the blue, we can do the pink, we can do even more green. We can also do the yellow, we can do more green, or we do this one. I don't know, I think the Rana pattern is definitely my favorite in terms of that it adds some darker accents, but I mean, we could do it with the white, that wouldn't look bad either. You know what, let's first check the Ankylodocus skins, then see what we have over there. Because we have Rana, Chokorana, we have Lithobase, Pokrana, Paparana, and then, yeah, we also have Lux, so I think... I feel like we have to go for the Lux, because it also looks pretty cool when it's like... let's see what matches well with that, though. I mean, the white definitely looks cool with that. Ooh, but this also kind of looks cool for the Ankylodocus. But do you guys think that we can, like, fool the visitors in this park by saying that the Ankylodocus is like a like subadult or like smaller version of the Alamosaurus, or will that not go through? Because in that case, we could go for a double wide end pattern thing, same as on the Alamosaurus. I don't know. I mean, this will look cool with the Lux skin. Let's go for the complete dark one. I mean, I also kind of like this one, but that's kind of similar as what we had on the Acro. That is a problem though with like all of these sauropods, that all of the skins for the sauropods are pretty dreadful, not gonna lie. Which is a shame, because they're like cool looking dinosaurs, but I mean this skin's kind of okay, but I feel like we have to go for the white and then the Lux. So that's what we'll do. I'll quickly favorite both. That's what we'll do for those. And then let's see, what do we want a matching Alamosaurus to go, and then here with the blue as well. Nah, we should make a green Alamosaurus. So the green, and then with Rana, I don't really like that. I mean with the yellow then maybe? No, that doesn't really look that good either. Oh man. Or with we could throw the other tint of green on there, or this tint of green. Does this look good with anything else? These skins for the... I mean, we could also go for this red one, that also looks kind of cool. What if we go for the red one with just a blank pattern, or with the yellow then? No, that kind of makes it look like mustard. Oh man, these skins are dreadful. I'm spending way too long on this. Let's just go for this, and we'll just roll with it. Alright, so we have a Rana, and then we're gonna go with this red one. Yeah, we'll do that, whatever. Alright, so those are the skins for that. Yeah, for now we're just gonna leave it with those. So let's first go and put those two things in the enclosure, and then we'll see how full and crammed up that's gonna make like the whole space. And then we'll see what other potential species we can fiddle in there. Because I definitely want to get, yeah, I definitely want to get a bit more than just 2 sauropods in there, because that's kind of... Oh wait, hold up. Let me quickly close the park. I mean, I was thinking of having like a little gyrosphere thing, or even have a zip line that starts exactly here and then goes all the way across. I don't think I'm gonna go for a river style like exhibit here. I think I'm just gonna have like a big massive center lake and then go from there. But yeah, that's a problem for later. Let's first quickly go and make our Alamosaurus and the Ankylodocus. And that skin, and then with the Rana, and then we quickly gotta give it all of the abilities, because why wouldn't we? There we go. And then all in the fit, and then we're gonna save that genome real quick. We'll make 3 of those, and then we'll go for the Ankylodocus over here. And that is the white one with the Lux skin, looking very cool. And then we're gonna quickly put all the abilities on those as well. There we go. And then everything into fit, and then save that one too. And then we'll make 2 base with Ankylodocus. Let's see what we get. Alright, these have 10. These also have 10. 10. I feel like 10 might be the max. And then 10. Well, there is an 11, but then it has aggressive. Yeah, okay, so 10 is definitely the max. So we'll go for the 10 over here. And then Ankylodocus, we need a 10 over here as well. And then we can get rid of all of these other ones. Then we'll speed it up again. Well, actually, while we wait for those things to finish, let's quickly go put the lake kind of idea that I had. Yeah, let's see. How are we gonna do this? Because the enclosure is like here. Because we are gonna have to... I think the best way for us to do... I mean, we could do, but that might be a... We could have a very small corridor on like both sides of the lake for like a tour or gyrosphere or whatever to go through. Then have a big lake in the center, and then have this bit be set up in terms of vegetation for the Ankylodocus, and then have this bit set up in terms of vegetation for the Alamosaurus, and then we could around the lake place some vegetation that some other herbivores might like, and then that way we could like make a little habitat that they might all like. So if I'm gonna quickly go and right, I feel like this is a pretty solid looking lake. I hope that we can squeeze a tour vehicle alongside that. Let's quickly go and yes, I mean I know it's a bit basic and a bit simple, but I like having the water in this game like have the little like edge made with sand, and then also like around it, because otherwise it doesn't really, well in my opinion, doesn't really look that nice. So there we go, that's it filled in around the edge. Let's now quickly do the middle bit. There we go, there we go, there we go. I mean, it on one hand it makes the water look very murky and disgusting, but I think that looks better than how it would look without. But that's our lake, and then we'll have one sauropod on this side, one sauropod on that side to kind of like divide them between it. So let's go and airlift them in there. So well, since it's based, or well, alphabetical order, Alamosaurus should be here. So we'll start with that thing over there. And then we will indeed go and get our Ankylodocus. We'll release that as well. We'll speed up time already. And then we're going to release that bad boy over here. And then I feel like I want to have a zip line here, but then we might have to squeeze in a tour over there, because I do want a zip line in. So if we go to attractions here, look, these are the viewing platform. These are the zip lines, right? So look here, we could have a zip line here, and we quickly pause the game. If we remove that bit of thingy, make sure that we are totally in the middle of that, which we are clearly not. That's the autism again. Anyway, look, if I place this here, if I then go and do the exact same, wait, I could snap it into the fence like over here, but I feel like now it should be in the middle. But does that also give me a straight line that I'm content and happy with? I think it does actually. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm happy. Oh my god, did I? Wait, please don't tell me that I didn't place it the wrong way, did I? Please tell me I didn't. Oh yes, we didn't. Let's go. Right, because we were also gonna have to. We were gonna need a path that would run from like, well, here, and then pick it up all the way over there, and then this path here will go and have that go here. Oh, why does it not want to snap to that yet, man? That's just criminal. Alright, well, then we'll just go here, and we'll down to there, because that's the level that we wanted to go to. There we go, there we go. And then can we extend it? No, we cannot. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, well, that should still do it, because this is still the same, like, length. And then right as it gets obstructed by that thing, we'll go here. And then we will both pull these through as well. And then, like, right in front of it, we'll just a little further down. Okay, see, look, we'll just draw it across, and then from here we'll connect it and remove these ones, and then we have that connected as well. Right, then we're gonna speed it up again. Wait, yeah, maybe it is indeed a smart idea to first place back some fences over here, just so that this thing doesn't really become a threat any more than it has to be. Oh, that is annoying. Right, well, maybe we have to go here and then toggle the curve. Yes, that will work. Alright, I'll do it like that then. And then toggle curve it like, yes, that actually looks surprisingly good. Alright. So, Alamosaurus, how are you doing for space at least? Open space is plenty, but it's only explored this bit. It will be good on the area now. Ankylodocus is in as well. I mean, their areas are gonna clash, but that's not a problem because I mean they both need forest, which we'll also get from placing something in the middle there. Let's see what potential species these two things both like. They like, and yeah, well, okay, so we could maybe get some struthies or something like that in there. They also like, well, this one likes ceratopsids as well. Ankylosaurids, hadrosaurs, patchies, stegosaurid. Yeah, let's see if we can get some struthies or something in here. Let's see. Well, I mean, that's only a possibility, obviously, if this thing also likes those things. Yeah, these things. Yeah, okay. So they like They both like the same things. So let's see if we can find something that will want to share a exhibit with them. Because so we could go for Archaeonotamimus, but what do they need? They need ground fruit. Do any of these ones need ground fruit as well? That one doesn't. That one doesn't either, but none of these herbivores are gonna have tall fruit or tall leaf anyway. Yeah, so we could place those ones in. What does the Anky want? The Anky wants ground leaf and ground fruit. Okay, what else do we have? What about a Chasmosaurus? Doesn't necessarily say that it loves though. Right, so let's go for an Archaeonotamimus then. But they need a minimal population of 8. Are you serious? 8? You gotta be kidding me, man. 8? Okay, so apparently we need 8 of these things. Wow. That is gonna be, that's gonna be an investment. Alright, oh dear. Right, guys, I'm gonna quickly work on the exhibit off camera, and then also I'll make 8 Archaeonotamimuses, and then I'll catch you guys back up after that to see how we're doing. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I think I managed to pull it off. It was a bit trickier than I thought it would be to fit 8 Archaeonotamimuses in there as well, but we did it, so this is what we ended up with. It is a bit crowded, but otherwise, yeah, well, otherwise there wouldn't have been any, otherwise they all would have been unhappy. I mean, I have them on no escape and stuff, so I could make the enclosures incredibly small and just not care about their welfare at all. But as you can see here, the Archaeonotamimuses are all happy. And then if we look here, the Ankylodocus is very much happy. And then this was the troublemaker, the Alamosaurus, as you can see, with his tall nut requirement, but we just about managed to pull it off. I was thinking originally, just like how we did it in the Acrocanthosaurus enclosure, to like have a little like couple palm trees and stuff along the edge of the lake, but I think that would have just made it a bit too full, because it's already quite a full exhibit. But so we have 3 species. We have the Ankylodocus, the Alamosaurus, and then 8 Archaeonotamimuses in there, because that's the amount that they needed to be happy. So here we have all of them. We'll take a more detailed look through all of them in a second. And also, indeed, yes, the monorail was walking like straight through, but I decided to make a little loop that goes through the exhibit just so we have those extra views. Obviously, we have the zip line going through it, and I also added the viewing log, but we'll have a little look at all of those in a bit. But first, if we go to first person and then to walk fast mode, look, the entrance to the viewing log is right over here, with a little indication that it is a herbivore watch thingy and a herbivore exhibit. Then I had, even though it isn't a Alamosaurus or an Ankylodocus, I had to put the sauropod skeleton. Oh, and also before we continue real quick, since I wanted to place a skeleton there, I thought it was a bit much to also have the Rex and the sauropod skeleton here, so I just have 2 Mr. DNAs instead of the 2 skeletons there, since we also have the 2 skeletons on the end over there already. I just thought that would be a little bit much, so we have that. And then at the end of the zip line here, we also have the herbivore enclosure thingy. Let's see, here, look, we want to enter the view. And look, this is the view that you get from the log. It is indeed a bit crowded, but otherwise the Alamosaurus wasn't going to be happy, so From the back, the view's rather useless. I mean, this is kind of the view that you want, like this view here. I mean, you can see it all pretty well. It all looks relatively natural, I think. So, all in all, pretty happy with that. And then we can also go in the zip or on the zip line. I mean, like, come on, this pretty cool, right? I mean, you almost get hit. Oh, that's actually. Wait, oh, we need to do this right when the mono. Wait, no, of course the mono isn't riding yet because it is in the loop. But that would be cool to have the zip line whilst the monorail is also driving past. Alright, let's go again. Let's see if we can spot something there. We, of course, have the Alamosaurus, the Ankylodocus, all the Archaeonothomimuses over there. I think all in all it's pretty cool feature, and even though we go right through a tree here at the end, I think it's a pretty cool habitat. And also if we look at it from like this perspective, I think it fits well in the park. Like, you know, right at like the top of the, you can just about see the top of the zip line behind the innovation center. And also, since these trees you can't remove because they're outside of the map border, I think it actually suits it quite well that we have some a little thicker vegetation in this habitat that is like right next to it, because it kind of makes it look like, if you look at it from this point, it looks like it's even bigger than it already is. So I think all in all, I'm happy with the build. Let me know what you guys think of it as well. And also, we need some name suggestions, obviously. Quite a lot this time. So we need a name for our massive Alamosaurus here. And then we also need a name for our cute little Ankylodocus. And then we also need a, well, not a name, 8 names for all of the Archaeonothomimuses. So let's quickly scroll through all of those. We have number 1 here, kind of like dark with orange. Then we have number 2 is dark with green. Very cool looking skin. Then we have green with orange. Then we have white with blue. Then we have red and orange. And then this one's hiding in the foliage, so we can't really see this one. This one is dark with, or like, yeah, kind of black purpley with a little bit of like mustardy kind of yellow. Then we have a dark one with green. And then for the final one, we have a yellow one with kind of like the bluish gray pattern. So those are the Archaeonothomimuses that we have. So leave, we need 8 names for those guys, and then we need 2 names for these 2. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to do some more decorating around here off camera, and also finish off this area a bit, and then prep the next area for the next episode already. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.